commercial drivers, please proceed to the target.
I haven't lived in a city before. I lived in a village like Castown Gagan in Westmeath, which is really small. It's a great place, but it's really small. And then Moat is classed as a town, but really it's only a village in comparison to the towns you have here, you know.
I remember when I first came to Keynsham, and I was living in Albert Road, and this lady, and she was a lovely, gentle lady, but she hadn't a clue what, she had heard about Irish people. She actually hadn't mixed with them. And of course, she was quite surprised that the house was nice and clean, and expressed her amazement at this. And of course we were Catholic as well. And they were, they just hadn't mixed and met Irish people, you know?
With major shows on the way, including a Daniel O'Donnell Welcome Back celebration concert in the Point Theatre Dublin on Saturday the 11th.
Since we said goodbye that day, both thought we'd be better off, go our separate ways. Since then I haven't heard from you, more and more I find that I would really like to see you one more time.
I think actually it is the most offensive thing is the Irish joke. This attitude of ridiculing a race, that they're not quite serious. They're, you know, it's a little bit ludicrous. And yes, we do have a sense of humour, we do have a sense of fun, but there's a very serious side to us.
And I can always remember being insulted by the English and the Irish and the Scottish jokes, you know, those, I didn't like those at all, you know, sort of imitating your accent or saying something about Irish people, you know, the things that Irish people are, you know, supposed to be thick or drink a lot and, you know, things like that, and it can hurt, is hurtful. When I did start school, that's when I started to get picked on a bit. People would say things about my accent, and just sort of nicknames, you know, sort of jokes and teasing. There was one teacher who would, it was the maths teacher, and if the answer was 3 or 13 or 30, she would ask me to say it, and I would say tree or 30, and she would say, God, you know, you can't even say your figures right. I think when you are picked on and you do want to fit in, you do lose your accent or you change to conform and be part of the group. So, you know, I think that's one of the reasons that, you know, my accent has totally disappeared.
If you're in a pub or in a club or even in a shop and you ask for something and they don't understand your accent and they'll say pardon, 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 and you speak slow and you speak distinct and you pronounce your CHs, then they understand you. But you will find that quite a few people, if they're in a pub and you're singing a rebel song, they understand every word of that rebel song, and you get the odd one who will say, well, we don't want that song in here.